Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
What's going on, ECFL? Hopefully, we got those issues worked out. Zio's going to stream this one. We got number 16, Ole Miss, traveling up to Tennessee to take on number 10, Memphis. Joining me in the booth, first time ever tonight, is Dissolving Ralph. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, thanks for allowing me to be here. I'm excited to see how this one plays out.
What are you expecting in this game, man?
Honestly, I expect a good matchup right here between these two teams. You know, obviously, Ole Miss looking for their first win, while Memphis is trying to get to that 500 mark. So I expect a battle out of this one.
Yeah, I'm excited to see if Ole Miss can start figuring some things out. You know, they've had a tough start to their season. You know, a few blowouts, playing a couple of the top teams, and see if they can finally get that offense going, and maybe their defense, you know, can figure some things out. And then Memphis, you know, they got a good coach. It's just been an up and down season for them. So whichever one can start getting some consistency going.
Yeah, you're absolutely right on that one. That Nobi just runs for the first down. They just, I feel as though Ole Miss just needs to really get in sync. Their offense, they just need to put points on the board, and their defense just needs to step up when it matters.
Yeah, absolutely. Shinobi fires it over to the right side, finding Travis Vaughn for 10 yards and a first down.
Such a great pass from Shinobi right there. He's established himself as a runner this year, but those passes that he's been getting across, very well.
Yeah, absolutely. As Ziegler is going to take his first handoff, picking up 9, brings up 2nd and 1, and it's a good start to the drive so far for Ole Miss.
Yeah, that's one thing about Ole Miss. They are not afraid to run that ball, and they do it effectively.
I mean, Ziegler was one of the top running backs coming out of high school, so he's got the talent. As Shinobi airs that one incomplete, his first incompletion of the night.
Yeah, and back to Ziegler, he definitely has the talent. He has amassed a lot of broken tackles this season.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're going to run the speed option, and Shinobi almost gets it. He's going to fall barely short, 4th and inches, and they're going to punt it, and that great first drive stalls out.
Such a big hit. Great defensive play to stop him in his tracks.
At first, I thought he was going to get it. Damn, that was a good punt right there. I think it's inside the 5.
It did look like it there, King.
No, they marked him at the 8. Still a great punt.
Yeah, definitely got them all the way back in their own field position.
And the Ole Miss bringing the blitz as Jax James is going to take a hit and fire incomplete, bringing up 2nd down.
That's actually, I like to see that a little bit more from Ole Miss. Don't give that quarterback enough time in that pocket. Get to him ASAP.
Yeah, he had a little bit more time there as he finds Blake Wilson. I believe that's a walk-on over the middle for 12 yards and a first down.
Great play, great pass, great catch. Great way to move them chains.
Jax James going to fire it on a screen. He got some broken tackles over on the left side. That's going to be Mookie Rising for 9.
Way to fight for those yards.
Yeah, it was a great job. He probably broke 3 or 4 tackles on that.
He surely did. I counted 3 on that one.
3 wide here for Memphis. They're going to hand it off to Jet up the middle. He's going to pick up 15 and another first down for the Tigers.
That was just a great run. Great way to hit that hole and cut up field.
Absolutely. Jet, very underrated running back here in the league.
Yeah, I haven't actually heard that much about him, but right now he's looking great.
Yeah, I got to play with him at the former Cascade State my sophomore season. So let's see. So they're going to come out under center here on 2nd and 6. James dropping back, finds his man down the right side. That's Jet for 13 and another first down.
These Tigers just seem to be falling forward. They are not letting that first contact stop them in their tracks.
Yeah, doing everything they need to do, especially on the first drive. James, quick throw over the middle, and it's going to fall incomplete. Great
That
play there by number
very
33.
dangerous, very dangerous pass.
Those quick passes aren't always the best thing for a quarterback. 5 wide for James. Dancing around, he's going to scramble. He's going to pick up 4. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 for Memphis.
That was a great containment by Ole Miss in that secondary to really limit his options and force him to run.
Yeah, chance here for them to get a stop about the place where they stalled out. And Allen catches it but keeps running backwards, ends up going on the wrong side of the first down marker, and it's going to bring 4th and 1, but now they're going to go for it.
I like this aggressiveness right here in Ole Miss's territory. I love it.
Yeah, in no man's land. James is going to scramble. He's got that easy. He's got more. 10, 5, touchdown, Jax James.
Great run. Great way to visualize and see that nothing downfield was opening up, so he took it himself.
Yeah, that's the problem with, for Memphis, it's an advantage is when you got a scrambling quarterback and it's a 4th and short. That's almost a gimme.
Absolutely.
Spread them out. Throw it if you got it. If not, you can scramble. And that's what they did. And now Memphis is up 7-0 with 5:34 to go in the first quarter.
Now, I'd love to see how Ole Miss replies to that last scoring drive with this one. Obviously, their first one stalled out, but maybe they can get something going right here, King.
Go back to what they were doing to start that drive off. Shinobi was looking good throwing the ball. 4 wide here for Ole Miss. Trips to the top of the screen. They're going to delay a handoff to Ziegler, and he's going nowhere.
That play was stopped in his tracks before it could even get off.
And that's usually how it goes on delays. Bringing up 2nd and 14 from the 21-yard line. 4 wide, trips to the top. Ziegler split beside Shinobi in the backfield. Shinobi's going to fire it over to the right side. He's got Trayshawn Jenkins for 5 yards, bringing up 3rd and 9. Four wide again for the Rebels. Trips to the bottom of the screen this time. Pressure, and Shinobi's going down for a sack.
Memphis is just not letting up on Shinobi and Ziegler. They're just getting them in the backfield almost every time.
Yeah, Memphis had 3 guys there. Sean Williams gets credit for the sack. I think he came untouched. And Ole Miss is forced to punt again.
Yeah, that O-line has to step up.
Punt is away. Great punt. It's going to take it about the 36. Gets out to about the 45-yard line.
I'd say that Memphis Tiger needs at least a half of the tackle on that. When he stopped him dead in his tracks, he couldn't get nothing moving.
Yeah, those logos really come in play. Jet on the 3-yard carry here on first down brings up 2nd and 7. I like the way that gray helmet contrasts with that black and blue.
Yeah, that uniform selection is sick in my own opinion.
As James is firing it over to the right, it's going to fall incomplete again, bringing up 3rd and 7.
Great way to anticipate that ball and don't hit that receiver too early to cause that flag. Great timing.
James dropping back. Deep drop, fires it to the right side, finds Bronson Sparrow for 14 and moving the chains. First down, Memphis.
That's great concentration from Jax James right there. That defender was right in his face.
Read option, Jets going to take the handoff and lose 4. Andrew Payne coming up for the tackle.
That's what we need to see more of from these Rebels right here. Constant pressure in that backfield.
And he timed that perfect to where he was going to hit the quarterback or the halfback, depending on who got the ball.
Yeah, he was not playing games back there.
James drops back on 2nd down. Got a man over the middle. That's Danis Wanablack for 2 yards. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Now 3rd and long, this defense needs to stand tall right here, especially in that secondary.
James drops back on the corner blitz. Intercepted by Ole Miss. That's going to be the safety that came over.
Great play, great read.
Casey Bronco the second on the corner blitz, and Bronco the safety comes over and gets the pick. And it's like Ole Miss, they planned that perfect. Bringing the quarter blitz, their safety slides over, and they come away with the interception.
Absolutely made him get that ball out probably ahead of it when he wanted to.
Shinobi on the read option, and Ziegler was not ready for it.
He almost gave it right back to him.
Yeah, Ziegler wasn't even looking for the ball, and he threw it to him. Brings up 2nd and 10, 4 wide. Shinobi throws it out to the sideline. He's got Ralph Rodriguez for 5. Brings up a 3rd and 5 for Ole Miss.
Nice little 5-yard out, make this 3rd and manageable. I like the play calling so far. Let's see if they can convert this here.
A delay handoff to Ziegler. He's got room up the middle. 14 yards and a 1st down, and that delay finally works.
Yeah, great blocking up front. They finally held tall.
4 wide for Ole Miss. Shinobi on the screen. Gets it over to his man, Thomas Ferguson, for 10, and it's another 1st down.
Just as was said in the last game that was just on, when it comes to those screens, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Fortunate to get it off there.
Absolutely. Shinobi dropping back. Oh, and almost gives it back. Andrew Grigley coming up with the deflection.
That was a great read there from that defender. He almost took that to the house.
Yeah, if he'd have caught that, it'd have been a pick 6 easy. Read option by Shinobi. He's got room. Runs into his own man and slows him down. He only picks up 5.
There's another half tackle that should be credited to that blocker right there.
Yeah, they having a habit of running into their own blocker so far tonight.
Just trying to make a play. That's all it is. They're just moving a little too fast down the field.
Floating the ball over to the right side. Rodriguez catches it, but he's back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Memphis gets back across the 50, and they're going to have to punt it away again.
This seems to be one of the main things when it comes to these Rebels, man. They get started and then they'll just stall out.
Yeah, absolutely. So, minute 50 to go here in the 1st quarter. Memphis has got a 7-0 lead. Ole Miss got the ball 1st and 10 at the 20. Going to come out single back formation. James is looking. He's going to scramble. He's going to pick up about 3 yards. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Great way to evade that DE because he was right there. If he'd have just reached the arm out, I think he'd have got him that back for a sack.
Oh yeah, he was there all over him. But James was able to scramble away. This time he fires over the middle. He's got his man Jamal Allen for 25 and a 1st down.
These Memphis Tigers are coming to play now. They obviously didn't like how that last drive ended, and they're coming out swinging.
Yeah, they're more of a more experienced team than what Ole Miss is. So, and then they got that coach Kane Elliott, who he's led his team to a couple of ECFL championship games. As James almost throws another interception.
I like how these DBs and linebackers are reacting to the ball for the Rebels right now. They're getting to it.
Yeah, getting their hands on the ball. You know, even if they're not catching it, they're knocking it away.
Yeah, this Rebels defense is looking a lot different than what we've seen all year, King.
Yeah, they are. Not giving up the big play like they have been. 3rd and 8, they're going to run the screen. Jet's going to pick up 5. It's going to be 4th and 4, and Memphis is going to have to punt.
That's great defense from the Rebels right there. He had blockers in front of him and everything. He could have broke that free.
And so far, Ole Miss playing lights out. You know, they gave up the touchdown on Memphis' first drive, but since then, I mean, if they could just get their offense going, we could be in for a great game.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Kane. If if this offense gets started, I think this would definitely be a great one, especially the way this defense is standing tall when all season they haven't really looked like this at all.
Ole Miss, Shinobi throws it over to Gabe Ziegler, who picks up 9 and be 2nd and 1.
Those short intermediate passes are definitely a staple when it comes to Shinobi and this Rebel offense.
Yep, just got to work your way down the field. It don't have to be big plays. What was your moving the chains like Ziegler does there, picking up 7 yards?
Yeah, I'm loving it right now. Run that ball to open up that passing game. The Rebels are playing. The Rebels offense is looking very nice right about this moment.
Another delayed handoff to Ziegler. He's going to pick up 1, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Memphis got an early touchdown, but since then, both defenses have stepped up. It's 7-0 Memphis after 1. Ole Miss is going to come back out on can't remember, his first down. Yeah, that's right. Or no, second down. Second down. Travis Vaughn's going to take the catch, pick up 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Took a little bit to lock back in from that break, huh, King?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't remember if they had got the first down or if they had ran another play since then.
And that delay is getting stopped and his track's going nowhere.
Yeah. Keep wanting to run it on 3rd down for some reason, and it's going to force another punt here for Ole Miss.
I actually like the play call. The Tigers probably thinking it's a passing down. Rebels try to take their chance, but that front four and those linebackers are not having it.
Yeah, I agree.
And that goes back to the theme of this Rebel offense. They'll get started and just stall out around midfield.
Now, James, he's sacked. They're going to call it an incomplete pass. I think that could have been a fumble.
I believe it was a fumble. His arm was not fully extended forward.
Well, we don't pay the best refs here. We get ours from the local Boys and Girls Club.
With another deflection that should have been an interception. My God.
Going to bring up 3rd and 10 here for Memphis. Could be another 3 and out. But Jax James settles in, finds Bronson Sparrow again on a 3rd down, picks up 25 and another Tiger first down.
That Rebels defense they were just planning on getting that quarterback. They were not paying attention to downfield because he was too open right there.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you got to get the pressure on 3rd down, but you got to make sure those receivers are covered and Sparrow ran the correct route.
Absolutely.
Jet this time on 1st down the sideline, picking up 16 and moving the chains for Memphis.
This Tiger offense looking like it got his jump start coming into the second quarter.
Yeah, good start here for Memphis. Going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 38. James is going to float it over to the sideline. Mookie Rising is going to make the catch and run out of bounds after 3.
Good play call. I feel as though if he'd have bullet that ball in there, he'd have got a couple more yards on that one.
Yeah, that should have been a hard throw, not a floater.
Oh my God.
He drops it. He was wide open for the touchdown, and he drops it.
Oh my goodness. He's in a perfect position. He just beat the corner as well with that last burst of speed. Shaking my head.
Brings up 3rd and 7. James he's going to scramble. He's got the room out across the 15, and it's another first down. And the Memphis defense or Ole Miss defense just can't contain James.
And that's exactly what they need right now. They need a good QB contained because anytime that it's covered downfield, he is taking off and getting 10+ yards.
And that's the difference in the game right now is the ability for Jax James to scramble because that's what he did on the touchdown. There, James is going to airmail it out the back of the end zone. 2nd and 10.
It actually looked like he had a guy open right there towards the corner of the end zone.
I think I missed that one. 5 wide for James. He's looking, got plenty of time, breaks the tackle, and
What a
hits his man,
play.
Blake Wilson, 14 yards.
The strength of Jax James to shrug off that big D lineman and get that ball in there for that touchdown. That was just a great play. Amazing.
And his receiver made a great route. He saw Jax James shrug that guy off. He cut back across the middle and was wide open.
Yeah, to actually both of those receivers did it. I thought they was going to fight for a ball for a second there.
Way to be unselfish. Let somebody take it.
Yeah, absolutely. And way to adjust to the quarterback. That was a great read.
7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Memphis has a 14-0 lead.
And now here we go back again with this Rebel offense. They just need to get started and don't stop.
2 wide, got 3 in the backfield with Shinobi. They're going to run the option. Shinobi's got room. He's got the first down, 12 yards over the left side.
It seems like every time the Rebels run that ball, they're getting downfield.
They just haven't been able to sustain a drive. Shinobi over the middle. He's got a man. That's Thomas Ferguson for 10. They're going to mark him just short of the first down, though.
Now here we are at this midfield mark. Let's see what they do here.
2nd and inches from the 48. Shinobi didn't like the play call. Read option, fighting off the tackler. He's got the first down, picking up 9.
Great run, especially to break off that tackle back there. Oh my goodness, that was great.
Yeah, I thought that one was going to be a busted play.
Definitely.
Quick screen. Oh, and his receiver dropped it. A lot of stuff going on in the area right there. Could have caused him to drop that pass.
Yeah, that DB pushed that wide receiver right into him.
Ziegler on the delay. He's got room. 6 yards brings up 3rd and 4 as they go back to the delay. Ole Miss going to come out 4 wide. They're going to run the halfback screen. Ziegler's got it, but no blocking because there was 4 Tigers all over him.
All over. It just they smothered that play. I feel as though they knew that one was coming.
Well, if you're coaching the ECFL, you should know that it's coming on 3rd down.
Yeah, those screens, sometimes they're amazing. Other times they could be drive killers, just as we saw right there.
Ole Miss is going to punt it away, and it's into the end zone for a touchback. Jax James right now, 12 of 21 for 132 yards, a touchdown and a pick.
Despite the interception, he's playing very well, especially on the ground when he decides to take that ball off.
Yeah, that's been the difference so far as the running game for Memphis. They're going to run play action. James fires it over to the left side. He's got Danis Wannablock for 17 and a first down.
And then these receivers, they're just getting so much separation down the field. Anytime that he does connect with one of them, it's at least 5 yards of separation between him and the DB.
Yeah, there is. They've done a great job of running their routes and getting open. Hand off to Jet here on first down. And he's going to roll over the defender and pick up 5.
I honestly thought he was still up for a second there, King.
Man, I've had a sim where my guy jumped up, caught it, went down, was laying on his back, and they let him stand back up, and he ran it for a touchdown.
Oh, if I was to see that, I would have went crazy. That's wow.
And I was like, he was down. He was laying on his back.
He must have had some help from a DB or something that was laying on him.
Nah, because that's what I originally thought, and I went back and looked at the replay, and the way he went down, everybody was beside him. You could tell he was. I mean, there was nothing underneath him except grass.
Hey, that's why coaches say you play until that whistle. If they don't blow it, take it to the house.
Yep. 67-yard touchdown because they didn't call him down. Hand off the Jet there on 1st and 10. He's going to lose 3. Brings up 2nd and 13.
Great read right there by Chris to get back there and stop that play before it gets started. That's what I think these Rebels need more of right now going into the half.
Yeah, they need to try to get a stop here. You don't want to be down 21-0. As
Big hit.
Jet taking a huge hit. Didn't see who it was that got him. Looked like number 3, Casey Bronco the second, who had the interception earlier, coming up and laying the boom on Jet.
Great run support from that safety to come and get him behind the line of scrimmage.
Memphis is going to come out 4 wide. Jax James is going down for the sack.
Great
Cody
stand there
Hill.
from the Rebels. Great stand.
Great job there by Cody Hill, one of the more experienced guys on this Rebel defense.
Yeah, hopefully this stop right here gives Ole Miss a little bit of momentum to at least put something on the scoreboard before going into the half.
Call this one for just a minute. I'll be right back.
As that punt goes into the end zone, we'll get Ole Miss starting at their own 25 to try and mount a drive to possibly get something going into the half. Let's see what they do here. Read option. Jen takes off. He had a blocker, but his blocker's a little late getting there. It was a great run for 15 yards. These Rebels, they can get downfield. They just need to finish these drives up. Coming back 4 wide. Nice play action going on. A lot of time back there, and he finds his receiver. That's a great catch by Ralph Rodriguez for a 17-yard reception. Great way for Jen Shinobi to stay in that pocket and let the play develop and locate his receiver for the first down. Seeing a little bit of spark going on right now for these Rebels. Let's see if they can keep it going. 3 to the right side, 1 to the left. Another read option going on. He has blockers and just short of the first down. Great run. If he'd have broken that, he might have taken that for a touchdown. He had 2 blockers downfield with him.
All right, I'm back now.
Welcome back.
I had a customer of mine showed up to pick up an order at the house. I wasn't expecting it. Shinobi there picking up 6 yards and a first down.
Ooh, if he would have pitched that ball, I don't know. That thing might have went all the way.
That's usually how it looks. They don't pitch it, and then they got the open pitch man over there. Ralph Rodriguez over the middle for 8 yards, bringing up 2nd and 2, and Ole Miss got something going here.
Yeah, that's Rodriguez's second catch of this drive. They're probably looking to get him involved more, but right now they're marching. Let's see how they finish it out.
Fakes the handoff over the middle. Ralph Rodriguez again for 7.
I don't know, Kane. The Rebels might have found their little technique right now.
Looks like the middle of the field is open. Trips to the top of the screen for Ole Miss. Shinobi finds him just to the left of midfield, or the middle of the field. That's Travis Bond for 6. And Ole Miss called the timeout. Shinobi again got his man over on the right side. That's Ralph Rodriguez, but he's going to lose a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Way to come back for that ball, but he just couldn't get upfield in time before those Tigers got to him.
Yeah, it was a good route. He just had so many guys around him. He had to come back downfield to get the catch.
Definitely. If he didn't, who knows what would have happened with that one.
5 wide for Ole Miss, all bunched up. Shinobi looking, and he's going to go down, and he fumbles it. Fumbled by Shinobi in the red zone.
Such a great drive to just stall out like that. That's great.
Who else for Memphis but King Maximus? And he did fumble it. And
The
a
Tigers,
costly turnover.
them Tigers is on a bend but not break schedule right then and there. Ole Miss had a great drive going on as James throws that away with the pressure right on his face.
Yeah, I was gonna say he didn't have a choice. Guy blitz up the middle, went untouched, and James just has to throw it away, bringing up 2nd and 10. A
And
minute 32.
that's the thing with this Rebel defense, though. Anytime they decide to blitz, they're getting back there as another pass completed, but a defender right in his face as he got that ball off.
Yeah, they brought the blitz. He went untouched again, bringing up 3rd and 1. Going I formation, fakes the handoff to Jet. Then they throw it to Jet, and he's going to pick up 3 and a first down from Memphis.
Yeah, that time them Tigers knew that blitz was coming because they stopped that one right in his tracks for them linebackers.
No hurry here for Memphis. James, quick drop back. He fires it over, incomplete. Under a minute to go in the second quarter. Memphis leading 14-0. 4 wide for the Tigers. Trips to the bottom of the screen. James is going to run the screen. He's got Jet, who breaks a tackle, gets by another, breaks another tackle, picks up 9. It's 3rd and 1, and they're going to go no huddle instead of using one of their 3 timeouts.
Way to fight for all those yards right there, King.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't tell who was going to bring him down. James finds Jet over on the right. For 5, it's a first down, and now they call timeout. 4 wide for the Tigers. James is looking. Finds a man over the middle. That's Jet again for 9. 2nd and 1. They're going no huddle. Or no, they did call a timeout.
Yeah, they called one. You could tell the way that they're playing to those timeouts right now with a lot of good defense right there for the sack.
Huge rush there by Preston Reeves, bringing Jax James back behind the 50. Now they've got to wait on the receivers. James is going to scramble, but he's going down again. And they're going to have to punt it. And Ole Miss used their timeout.
They are applying that pressure on defense.
They called a timeout, so there's 20 seconds left. They're going to take the punt from inside the 20. Oh, running over a guy. That's Thomas Ferguson. 13 seconds left.
It looked like Ferguson lowered his shoulder with a little bit of animosity right there.
Yeah, little frustration on that part. Ole Miss is going to go 4 wide. They're going to hand it to Ziegler. He's got room. And he fumbles again. The second fumble in as many drives for Ole Miss. And now Memphis has a chance to kick a field goal or even score a touchdown before halftime.
I don't know. Kane, it look like he's down right there. I don't know if we'll review it or not.
Will we get a review? No, we won't. 38-yard line for Memphis. Probably need about 5 yards, if not more, for a field goal. Oh, floats it over. Oh, he's breaking tackle. Oh,
wow.
Oh. And he stops short. And that's going to do it for the half as Mookie Rising making plenty of moves, but got shoestring tackled and went down at the 1.
Mookie was not going for no field goal. He wanted that end zone. Oh, my goodness. Just stopped short.
Ole Miss catches a break there to end the half. So 14-0 here in the first half. Break that first half down for us, Ralph.
Honestly, it's been a great show that just like how we thought. The only difference is, just as we said, Jax James in that running game, him getting out of that pocket, being able to extend that play, getting downfield. That's really been the difference in this game. The Rebels defense is stepping up like we haven't seen all year. Their offense just needs to get started. Their defense is doing what they came to do. Their offense just needs to finish drives. They're getting down the field. They just got a ball security. That's a main thing. They just got to put points on the board, okay?
Absolutely. As you see the yardage, Ole Miss 185 yards, Memphis with 318 yards in the first half. But Ole Miss has made stops when they've needed to. It's 14-0, but it could be worse when you've got 318 yards in the first half.
Yeah, definitely. Like, The yardage compared to the scoreboard, it does not sync well. It does not add up. Like you said, the Rebels are making stops. Their offense just needs to finish strong. These Tigers, they know what they're doing. They're getting down the field. They're making sure they get points, putting the Rebels in bad position as we get right here into the second half.
Yeah, I agree. As Memphis is going to get the kickoff. I'm looking at the wrong stream. I was looking at Twitch instead of Discord. All right, 1st and 10 for Memphis from about the 20, 21, 20 and a half, something like that. Hand off to Jet. He's got room over the right side. 40, 45, 50, 45, 40.
And
Breaks the
break the
tackle 30,
tackle.
25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Memphis on the first play of the second half.
What a way to start the second. Just give it to your halfback and tell him go have fun. Oh my goodness, what a great run for 75 yards.
Nobody over there on that side but one man from Ole Miss. And he could not bring him down.
You could just tell Jet was ecstatic. He got out of that backfield and just saw nothing but green grass ahead of him. He made sure he was getting into that end zone. He wasn't letting nobody.
And there was a ton of grass in front of him. And just like that, it's now 21 at Memphis.
It's crazy, Kane. You know, this Rebel defense, they were standing tall that whole first half, and then the first play of the second half, they give that up. That's just bewilderment.
That's the way their season has been so far. 3 wide here for the Rebels. Shinobi over the middle, and his receiver drops it.
Yeah, it looked like Rodriguez was a little bit scared of that linebacker right there.
Yeah, heard them footsteps. Worried about that hit that was coming if he caught it over the middle.
Yeah, it's a big boy right there guarding.
This time they're going to complete it over the middle. That's the tight end, Travis Vaughn, picking up 13, his 4th catch of the night.
Same thing right across the middle. That time, Travis wasn't scared to haul that one in, despite the pressure right there by the linebacker.
And that's where Ole Miss has done a lot of their damage is through the airs over the middle.
Yeah, you would think they'd key on that coming into the second half.
Shinobi's going to float it out of bounds, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Going to come out 4 wide, trips to the bottom of the screen. Shinobi throws it to the left, and it's caught by Vaughn for 3 yards. 3rd and 7.
That's one duo that you like to see. Shinobi and Travis Vaughn, they've connected for a lot this season.
Yeah, Travis Vaughn coming into this was one of the top tight ends, so he's got that good security blanket there. As he finds him again for 3 yards, but fortunately it was 3rd and 7, so brings up 4th and 4 and a punt.
Yeah, I feel as though right there they just strayed away from their, what was working. Going across the middle, they start hitting the outsides and barely getting anything downfield. They need to get back to that.
Mookie Rising with a 2-yard punt return. Gets out of bounds. It's going to bring up 1st and 10. Hand off to Jet. Across the 20. Breaking tackles. Pushing guys along. He's going to pick up about 15.
Hey, they said give it right back to him. I know that's right.
This man is running with a purpose in this half. He's over 100 yards just in this half.
Easily.
And he's only had 2 carries.
Yeah.
3-yard run this time for Jet. They keyed in on him. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, you can obviously see the little shift right there. You know, they're kind of prioritizing the run here with all that, defensive pressure that the Rebels have been sending.
Great read option as James pulls it. He's able to pick up 14 as they keyed on Jet, and it's a 1st down Memphis.
See, great play calling. They got Jet running all crazy and then turn around, read option. James takes it.
Gonna run the inverted veer, and he tries to float it over the defender's head, but it's knocked away. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 48. Gonna go 2 to the top of the screen. Fires it over the middle. Bronson Sparrow with an 8-yard reception brings up 3rd and 2.
That was a great catch in traffic. The linebacker right there didn't phase him at all.
No, I'm not afraid to take that hit. Strong eye formation for Memphis. They're going to fake the handoff to Jet. James fires it. He's got a man wide open. That's Gerndeep Gugasberg. His first catch of the night. Been pretty quiet. 23 yards and a first down.
Yeah, what a route to freeze that safety.
Yeah, that safety, he was still moving as Gugasberg was about to catch it.
Yeah, he kept him backpedaling all the way into about the 10.
I formation for the Tigers. They're going to hand it to Jet. He's over the right side. He's going to pick up 5. Brings up second and 5.
Good hit. He took a little bit of frustration out right there.
Jalen King, he's been playing some pretty great ball for Memphis or for Ole Miss on the defensive side.
Yeah, he's been all over the place, exactly where he needs to be.
Second and 5. James over the right side finds, who is that? Won a block for 4 reception.
Yeah, these Tigers definitely have hit their stride. They're finding what works, and they're taking the full advantage of it right here.
And there's Jet again, 5 yards, and it's a touchdown.
That stiff arm at the end there was a little disrespectful. He was already in there, but hey.
That wasn't even a stiff arm. That was a punch to the face. Extra point up and good, and Memphis is up 28-0 with 5:55 to go in the third.
Yeah, Memphis is just taking full advantage at this point. That the Rebels offense still hasn't found anything going, and this defense that was doing quite well in that first half is nowhere to be found at the moment.
Yeah, Memphis has been able to do everything they wanted to in the second half so far. Shinobi over the...
Oh, my God.
Gets it to Vaughn, and Vaughn takes a huge hit.
Way to hold on to that ball. That's Pop Warner right there. That ball security, because my God.
Great throw there, or great run. Oh, it was a throw. Ziegler for 9. I had a text message. I missed the throw.
Nah, all good. That was just a great route run by Ziegler to get behind those linebackers for the first down.
Shinobi over the middle. It falls incomplete.
Try to hit it back to back. Opposite side that time, but that middle linebacker was not having it, that one.
Yeah, great job there by the Memphis defense. 5 wide for Ole Miss. Shinobi as
another drop by Ziegler.
Yeah, another drop, and that's been really hurting Ole Miss.
Yeah, and just as I said from the last drive, it seems like they're kind of getting away from the middle. Ziegler got a good, nice first look.
There he finds Ziegler over the middle, but it's only 2 yards, bringing up 4th and 8.
Yeah, it seems like wrong place, wrong time. If that was probably like a second down play, it made it 3rd and manageable, but right there, that's not the play call for Ole Miss.
On his away for Ole Miss. And it's going to be it checked up. I thought it was going to be staying out.
Yeah, now this red-hot Tiger offense is coming back on the field with Jet just going absolutely crazy on the ground. 151 yards and 2 touchdowns, and we're not even into the 4th quarter yet. He is having himself a game.
And 90% of that's been here in this quarter.
Yeah.
James incomplete pass there by James.
I don't know if it looked like that receiver beat that DB. If he'd have floated that ball, I don't know.
Yeah, he just hasn't. There's been a few times he's thrown the wrong type of pass tonight. That one he floats it out of bounds, bringing up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, great decision right there. Nothing open it, just get it up out of there.
Halfback screen, and he doesn't get rid of it, and James goes down for the sack.
Great way to track that quarterback, Andrew Payne.
I don't know what Jax James was waiting on, but he had two guys barreling in, and Andrew Payne gets the sack.
See, now with
Kick
this
is
punt right
away.
here, the Rebels are going to have great field position. They just have to make something happen.
Thomas Ferguson truck sticks the guy as he falls forward, bringing up 1st and 10 for Ole Miss.
See, now we got the Rebels starting in Tiger territory instead of their own. Let's see if that'll help this offense.
Starting at the 39, Shinobi's going to run it. He's going down. He's going to lose 2. Brendan Gaucher getting in there for his first sack of the night.
That Tiger defense contained Shinobi so well. They know him as a great runner, and they made sure that he had no hole to go through besides right up the middle, and that's where they stopped him.
Brings up 2nd and 12. 4 wide trips to the top. Shinobi's looking over the middle. Finds Gabriel Ziegler for 7 yards.
Great read right there. You know, just check it down, make it 3rd and manageable. You don't got to get it all in one shot.
Third and 5. Shinobi's looking. And it's going to fall incomplete. 4th down.
I have no clue. Is that oh, they're going for it here.
Not a bad call for Ole Miss. They ain't got nothing to lose.
At all.
Wait, let me see again.
And Rodriguez is going to pick up 7, and he's got the first down.
Great conversion there for Ole Miss. Now they just got to keep it pumping, keep it going.
Shinobi drops back. Fires it to the right. He's got his man for 6. That's Thomas Ferguson. He looks like he's hurt.
Yeah, that Tiger defense, they're blanketing the deep routes, but that middle is wide open.
That's probably our cat.
Shinobi just airs that one out with the pressure right in his face with nowhere to go.
Sorry.
Great defense. Nah, you're all good. That's why I'm here.
Kids bugging me.
I know how that goes, man.
That wasn't our cat.
With the read,
Shinobi, first down, Ole Miss.
Reaper's confusing me. Let me see it again. Oh, let's do it.
4 wide for Ole Miss.
this drive is looking good.
Hand off to Ziegler. Fights for a little bit of yardage. Picks up 3.
Put down a little awkwardly right there. I hope that leg is okay.
Yeah, 2nd and 7. And I mean, you saw the first downs. They're fairly even in first downs tonight.
Yeah, like when it comes to like the overall stats, it really doesn't explain how this game has went.
Shinobi should have kept outside.
Definitely a whole
He
lot of
ran
green
right
grass
back into the defenders.
Felt as though he wanted a little highlight reel. I think he was trying to truck somebody.
3rd and 7 for the Rebels. Shinobi's going to quick throw it. It's intercepted. I could have
And
sworn
then
the receiver had it.
tackle for the pick 6. I
30,
thought they were
20,
fighting over that one
10,
right there, James.
touchdown, Memphis. I could have swore the receiver had it.
Ooh,
Wow.
he snatched it from him.
Them long arms just snatched it right from him.
That was one of the very rare defensive mosses right there.
I have no idea.
That was just great anticipation on that screenplay.
Just like that, it's 35-0 Memphis. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. And
Yeah, this second half, I can't even, just this third quarter, the Tigers just came out an entirely different team. Defensively and offensively, they were just clicking in all cylinders.
in Ole Miss, I mean, the offense has moved the ball. They've stalled out in turnovers.
Yeah, the 2 fumbles, interception. I
Two of
thought that
those turnovers were in the red zone.
Yeah, and I thought that one was a fumble right there as the defense gets to Shinobi immediately.
Brings up a 2nd and 10. Under 2 to go in the third. Shinobi drops back, floats it. What a throw to Travis Vaughn for 29 yards and a first down.
Great catch, great route, great pass.
Beautiful touch on that pass.
And that's the thing with Shinobi. Like when he's slinging that rock, he looks absolutely
He just played
wonderful. He
picture in
looks
picture.
great. He just has to. I don't know what it is. Honestly, this whole offense just needs to get it together.
Shinobi fires it over to the right. He finds Travis Vaughn again for 3 yards.
There go that Shinobi and Von combo.
Trips to the bottom, bunched up. Floats it over again. This time it's going to float out of bounds.
Good
3rd and
throwaway.
7.
Good throwaway. Rather that than a sack. I know that's right.
2 of 12 on 3rd downs tonight for Ole Miss.
Oof. Can't win games like that.
Not at all.
Great way to get
Travis
off that
Vaughn breaking
tackle.
tackles. His 10th catch of the night. Brings up a first down for Ole Miss at the 36-yard line.
And just as we were explaining, they can move the ball. They can get downfield. They just have to finish out these drives as Ziegler goes.
Beautiful screen to Ziegler. Plenty of room out in front of him. He picks up 17 on the screen, and it's another first down. Puts them, I believe they're in the red zone.
And the crazy thing about this game, even with them being only having 0 points, this is familiar territory for them. They just have to finish strong right here.
2 trips to the red zone, 2 turnovers so far. Man camped out wide open to Ziegler. He picks up 10, and it's 1st and goal.
And there we go, right across that middle again. These Tigers are leaving that middle open. And Shinobi is taking advantage when he can.
Odd formation here. 5 wide. Trips was next to the line. Over the middle to Ziegler for 4. 2nd and goal from about the 5.
That door closed.
Like
The front door. Go close it.
5 wide here for Ole Miss. Speed option, and they're not going to pitch it, and Shinobi's going to lose 4.
Right there, I think Shinobi he just didn't have time to do anything. He couldn't even make a decision right there. That defender was there so fast.
Yeah, not the play you want to run on 2nd and goal. Brings up 3rd and goal. 5 wide or 4 wide. Over the middle to Ziegler. He's got the catch. 3 yards. 4th and goal.
Now I'm interested to see what they do here, Kane.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. 35-0 Memphis. I know you knew at this, but do you know what to do with the 4th quarter?
Yes, I do. Put those 4s up in chat, everybody. We're in the final stretch now.
That's what I like to hear. 4th and goal. They're going for it, and Shinobi's going to be sacked.
Just nowhere to go. That defense blanketed that field perfectly.
Turnover on downs.
And that marks 3 red zone trips for the Rebels and 0 to show for it.
come on, Dave. Just into the night.
1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Close the freaking door.
And it's Jet's going to lose a yard on the handoff. Brings up 2nd and 11. Jax James going to run the screen with Jet, and he's hit, and he's going to lose yards again. Loses 3, brings up 3rd and 15.
Yeah, that Rebel DB read that perfectly. He was not letting that screen go ahead. It's another thing. You live by the screen, you die by the screen. Just as we said, sometimes they work, other times drive killers. Let's see what the Tigers do right here.
3 wide. Jax James gonna run the screen again. This time, Jet's breaking
Oh,
tackles. He's gonna pick up 7. Gets him a little bit of room.
I think with the tendency that Jet has to break tackles is the reason why the Tigers have full faith in him when it comes to those screen plays because my goodness, he almost got to that first down.
Yeah, I agree there. Punts away, and once again, Ole Miss is across the 50.
And
There you
just
see
as
all the problems they've had.
yeah, I was just about to say that, Kane. As those replays show, they are getting to the quarterback. They are stopping them in their tracks. And it's like they're moving down the field. Like they're getting in the red zone. They're doing everything they need to do. This defense just bend, don't break. They step up when they need to.
Absolutely. 4 wide for Ole Miss. Trips to the bottom. Shinobi fires deep, and it's going to fall incomplete.
I actually like that pass right there, Kane. You know, you get your bigger receiver over the little defender. Give him a shot. Let him go up for it.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing to lose by taking some shots here. 5 wide for the Rebels. They're going to take another one. Finds Vaughn for 16 and a first down.
I think the Rebels ran that same play back because that was in the same position, same receiver.
Hey, they must see something. I'd keep trying to look kind of deep. They've been throwing a lot of short underneath passes.
Yeah, they definitely need to stretch that field and aim deep right now. Just as you said, nothing to really lose right here.
That time he's had another guy, but he floated it too much. It's out of bounds, bringing up 2nd and 10.
Just missed him on the read. Just missed him. If he'd have waited a second later, I'm pretty sure he'd have saw that guy.
4 wide, trips to the top, a quick throw, and it's going out of bounds.
It feels like Shinobi is just looking for the shot right here. He's just trying to get that ball deep, and if he doesn't see it, he's just letting it go out of bounds.
4 wide for the Rebels. Over the middle. That's. Who is that? Ralph Rodriguez. Brings up 4th and 7. They're going to go for it.
See, in those third down situations, that play call, you got to get upfield with those ones.
Same thing there. 4th down, and you're going to end up a yard short because you didn't know where the marker was.
Such a great route. Just as you said, his awareness, his perception just wasn't there to really get across that inch.
Hand off the Jet here for Memphis after the turnover on downs. He's got room.
He's
Dude,
gone.
he is gone. 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdowns, Tigers.
Jet is just jetting up and down that field. I think he just broke his 200 mark. If I'm right, he's over 200.
Yeah, because that one was 80 plus right there.
Untouched at that. Now remember, his last one, he broke a tackle to get there. That one, nobody around him.
Yeah, nobody. Makes the score 42-0 Memphis with 7:06 to go in the 4th.
It's crazy how this game just turned out, Kane, because then within that first half, it was so contested. Defenses were stepping up, and then coming into the second, the Rebels just lost it, and the Tigers, they just kept putting it on. They aren't releasing their foot off the pedal right here, Kane.
Yeah, definitely. Over the middle, where they've been going, Ziegler for 8.
I understand that it's somewhat working, but at this point, at this junction of the game, you got to just start letting that ball fly. Start taking some shots here.
Yeah, definitely. Build something up for next week, something. As Ziegler's going to lose a yard on that reception.
At this point, the Rebels just need anything to go right for them because nothing's working right now.
As Memphis is looking for the second shutout in the ECFL this year, both of them would be against Ole Miss.
And that is not a stat nor a record that you want on your name right there.
Over the middle, Travis Vaughn for 9 yards and a first down.
So I feel as though at that point, Creator just at least get 3. Don't let both shutouts of the season be on you guys. At least get 3 right here.
Yeah, you gotta find something positive in the game. I mean, there's been some positives for Ole Miss.
Definitely, they definitely had their moments where they were shining, and they definitely had their moments where a lot more than less. It just wasn't working out for them. But you can definitely see the potential in this Rebel team. They just need to get it together.
Yeah, I mean it's 4 trips to the red zone, 2 turnovers. As
Ain't that
there's an
crazy?
interception.
4 turnovers.
Well, what I was getting at is there's been 2 turnovers in the red zone plus 2 turnovers on down in the red zone. So I mean that could be 28 possible points right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now the 4th turnover of the game for Ole Miss. James is going to find a man to the left side. That's Mookie Rising for 15.
And these Tigers are just keeping their foot on the pedal. They are not slowing down.
5:52 left here in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 from the 25.
I think whatever this defense was doing in that first half, they need to bring it back because nothing is working here.
What's definitely not working is the rush defense. Is Jet is just churning out yards on the ground.
Having himself a game. I think at this point he's just stat padding, Kane.
I agree. But I mean, they're just running their offense, and I mean, the blocking's that good.
Yeah, they're still passing it and all. Shit, honestly, if I was the Memphis coach, I'd just keep giving it to Jet, let him just pile on.
2nd and 2, they're going to hand it to Jet. He's not going to get there. Picks up 1.
Yeah, those Rebels defense wasn't having it that time, I see.
3rd and 1 for Memphis. They're going I formation.
Giving it right back to him.
Hands it to Jet, and they get him back to, or he technically loses one. It's 4th and 2 now,
I don't
and they're
know.
going to
If he'd
take the
have kept
field
his
goal.
balance right there, I think he might have just had another touchdown. But great tackle.
Kick is up, and it's good. And with 4:32 left in here in the 4th quarter, 45-0 Memphis.
So now once again, this Rebel offense has an opportunity to put points on the board. Let's see what they do here. They got enough time. They don't need the no 2-minute offense. They have nothing to lose right here. Just take something going into next week.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all you can do is hope to build on it.
Overall, though, Shinobi's had himself a good game. He's just, when it matters, that Tiger defense, they just get to him.
You see the pressure on the quarterback. 12 hurries, 5 sacks. Going to send the man in motion. That's Travis Vaughn. Shinobi, good hard throw to Ralph Rodriguez for 12 and a 1st down.
Way to get that ball out quick and fast. That's how you should have been doing it all game.
38 of 55 tonight. Over 250 yards, but 2 picks. He finds Vaughn to the right. Oh,
What's this flag about?
personal foul. Clipping
Wow.
on the left tackle, Stephen Burke.
That's a frustration penalty right there. He's not liking how this game is going. He's just taking his frustration out.
First and 25 now for the Rebels. Good hard throw over the middle by Shinobi to Thomas Ferguson for 20.
See, once again, as we've been saying, that middle of the field just seems so open. Shinobi in this Tiger offense just got to take advantage.
Brings up 2nd and 5. 3:45 to go here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, your mic went a little crazy right there.
Screen. Ziegler is able to pick up 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
That was a lot for 2 yards right there. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought he at least got 5.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's like, man, they got a bunch of yards. No, he didn't.
Ooh, what a hit and
Huge hit.
good.
Trayshawn Jenkins Jr. was able to hang on to the ball after he take a huge hit, and it's a first down for Ole Miss.
Great concentration there from Jenkins to hold on to that one.
Screen to Ziegler. Got some room. Makes a cut inside. He picks up 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Yeah, he actually lost the safety on that cut. If that end linebacker, I'm not sure if he didn't get there in time. That might have been 6.
Shinobi over the middle. It's going to fall incomplete.
That's an uncharacteristic drop for Vaughn right there. That just goes to show how well this Tiger defense has stepped up in this second half.
Shinobi running the speed option. Nowhere to go. Brings up 4th and 6. This could be their last opportunity to score.
Yeah, to put something on the board. I see them going for this right here. But honestly, I'd take the field goal.
4th and 6 from the 30-yard line. Going to go 5 wide. Trips to the bottom, 2 to the top. Shinobi's looking. Avoids a sack. Throws it back across the field. He's got him. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Great. I can't reiterate this enough. That was great concentration to shrug off that defender and extend that play to hit Travis Vaughn for a touchdown.
Great pocket presence. Keeps his eyes downfield and goes back across his body to find Vaughn. And the shutout is gone.
Yeah, that's a good thing to take into next week. Also, back to Vaughn, to his awareness to run with his quarterback. Because if you've seen, he was on a 5-yard out right there.
Yeah. And he was able to break free. And Memphis is going to recover the onside kick.
And the way that this Tiger offense has been rolling, I don't see them putting on the brakes at all. I see them going for another touchdown right here, King.
Well, I think it's going to be a lot of handing off to Jet, but the thing is they've just been running their offense, and Jet has been just breaking free for yards.
Yeah, I think his name fits his play style because he is jetting up and down that field.
Absolutely. There he picks up 8. 20 carries, 252 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the night.
What a stat line for him. He's having himself a game.
And we have over 1,000 yards of offense in this game. Memphis only has 595. Ole Miss has 434, but only 7 points.
Yeah, that can't happen again. All those yards generated on offense, but they just couldn't finish down the stretch.
This should be a 45-35 game if they score touchdowns in the red zone.
Absolutely.
4 wide for Memphis, and now they're going to drain the clock. Minute 15 to go in the fourth quarter. A touchdown, and they should be able to just kneel it out.
Yeah, I see Jet right up the middle right here.
James is going to throw it, and it's completed to Gugasberg for 11 yards, and that's going to do it. So give us your final take on this game. I mean, what did you feel about it?
Honestly, going into it, as I said, I felt as though it was going to be a battle, which it was in that first half. But then coming out of that break, this Tiger offense, this Tiger defense, they just stepped it up to a whole new level, and the Rebels just couldn't keep up with them. So I give full props to the Tigers, full props to the Rebels for playing a great game. But the Tigers, they just ran with it. They took what the Rebels gave them, and they just wouldn't give it back.
Yeah, with that. There you see the pick 6 as the play of the game. That rushing attack for Memphis, if they can keep that up, they're going to be a tough team to stop going forward in Conference USA.
Yeah, absolutely. To get Jets started up like that, yeah, I could see them being a real threat going into it.
Well, everybody, that's going to do it for us tonight. Remember that the first game from tonight will be replayed tomorrow at 5:30 Eastern, and then we will continue with our normal Tuesday slate starting at 7 o'clock. Apologies for whatever happened earlier, but we'll get it all fixed. That's going to do it for me and Ralph in the booth. His first game in the ECFL in the booth is over, and we enjoyed having him. And if you want to get back in the booth, or anybody wants to get in the booth with us, just hit me up. We will talk to y'all tomorrow night.